This one's my favorite one. It comes from radio, and it's read what you write out loud. It's the best trick in the book that anybody can do anytime, all the time. When you read, as we were talking about music and how the neuroscience of music works, I want you guys to think about your voice as a note, like a song, right? Because it has a frequency. And when you read text, you hear the voice of the person on the other end. So it's my job as the writer to make sure that the voice you hear is the one I want you to hear, the one that's going to make you buy my stuff or share my message or comment on my link, whatever it is. For me, for example, I have what I call resting bitch voice, like when I write. So I constantly have to use a lot of emojis to tamper that down or to lend some humor to it. One key test that you can do is by reading out loud is thinking about literally how your mouth feels when you say words. So I love this example. I shop at West Elm, and they sent me this coupon in the mail, and it says, "This certificate is issued for reward purposes and is a duplicate of the certificate you received by email. Kill me now," right? So what they're really saying is like, "Hey, ding-a-ling, we sent you a copy of this coupon via email. You can't use both," right? But instead, duplicate of their certificate. You guys can hear me having a hard time saying that. And when you slow people down, when you make it harder for them, they get annoyed, then they don't trust you, and then they don't want to give you your money. So you want to think about what's human, what's that natural language, what feels comfortable to you. And then also it's a great way to catch mistakes, because when you read it out loud, you get embarrassed quickly and you're like, oh no. I want to show you an example of that here. So I'm writing, sales peeps, mold your scripts to your own voice. Otherwise, you sound fake ass and untrustworthy. Plus other tips I learned from a former life in broadcast radio, page all the way down. So a lot going on here. Some of the tips we touched on before. I'm saying mold your scripts into your own voice. So I'm starting this sentence with a verb. I'm commanding people. I'm using my own voice here. I say fake ass. I'm not saying everybody can do this, but I do. I'm emojiing it. So it's clear that I know I'm using a word that's a little bit maybe wild for LinkedIn. And I'm justifying what I said, like because isn't here, but the because is implied, right? So that again gives me that authority. I've used the parentheses for some visual cue, that under the breath thing. And then I love to use the to keep that ball going. So there's a motion towards clicking the link.